Moyuma running that. Moyuma and oh, I've totally forgotten her name. Yu-chan. Moyuma and Yu-chan both running that. Yu-chan helping out a ton.
Yeah, I'd say like because they're from the Japanese racing community, right?
They are, yes. Moyu.
And
No, you go.
Oh, it just seems like they're the ones from the Japanese racing community who I recognize most, who seem to run like the most events as far as that community goes, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, those are definitely the two kind of most prominent members of the Japanese racing community nowadays. Don't forget Siveure, Mac. Siveure's just not really around and doesn't run anything of her own, I don't believe.
Yeah, I know there's other people as well from that community, I think, that run, but I'm just talking about the ones who...
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen them kind of in Condor events. We got Ratada there in chat, was back for a little while. Hopefully see Ratada in Season 6. Help with Beat the World a ton? Alright. Got a Japanese speaker here racing with us. Well, there is a significant Japanese community. It used to be much broader back in the day when we had Mami, Rusi, Nonogram, way back.
Yeah, the community's definitely still there.
Yeah, kind of. Those they were kind of the big names around Season 2, Season 3. It's kind of tapered off a little bit. Time zones play a big part of it, unfortunately.
I mean, like, because they have their own stuff going on, right? Their own racing Discord.
They do have their. They certainly have their own Discord. I don't know how much there are kind of racing events run on it. Yeah.
Makes sense. Right, so we've got Moyuma, Missingno, Sillypears, and Siv. Are they running yet, or are we just...
They're all running,
Okay, they're all running. You just let me talk and blab.
Did indeed.
Did indeed. Thank you so much. Do I just have the wrong person generated then?
Alright, Siv out in front here. 2 damage Cutlass for both two of our racers, for Siv and for Moyuma, both of them running those sunglasses to get that +1. Silly and Missingno either seeing it and deciding not for me, or just not having seen it yet. Didn't quite spot where that was picked up.
There we go. I had the wrong windows generated. Have it now.
Alright, Silly with a nice back kill, and we're going to see Siv end up with probably a 3 damage Cutlass here. Gonna take the chicken, maybe just doesn't want to give it the freeze tome. Don't know. Yep, just gonna hang on to the freeze tome. Does want that
freeze tome is
useful.
There.
Absolutely, yeah, really strong. It's kind of hard to pick between that and other stuff. Oh, Siv gonna swap out this Cutlass for a Blood Axe, so 3 damage axe now. Really, really nice find, and it has regen on it.
That's very nice. Alright, Moyuma is down onto... Which zone boss is this?
Looks like Zone 1. Oh, good use of the iframes there as the bat for this core riff kill. Really nicely done.
Bat iframes are very cool. Like I was saying earlier, it's really impressive when people know how to utilize that correctly.
I'm going to check Black Chest here. I'm going to run this Obsidian Broadsword.
I don't know. I mean, like you said, a 2 damage Cutlass is pretty nice.
Yeah, 2 damage Cutlass is pretty nice. You get the parry on it. Broadswords just kind of suck. Unless Moyuma's maybe seen ahead here with Siv and is maybe going to grab the... In fact, no, it doesn't look like going to go anywhere near the boss shrine, actually.
Huh. Maybe Moyuma just really likes broadswords.
Quite possibly, quite possibly. Alright, Siv going to be hacking his way through the skeletons on this Fortissimo fight. And getting a bunch of health regen off it as well. Was it half a heart going into this fight, so... Alright, and a free spell from the purple chest is really nice. Everyone's...
May I say that Sillypears also has a very juicy stream quality?
Yes, also streaming 60... Just whenever you see someone streaming 60 FPS, it is a delight. It's that nice little bonus.
I interrupted you. You were saying something.
No, it's quite alright. So Moyuma doing a good job to kind of try and catch Siv here. Is a little bit behind. Just going to be finishing up the Fortissimo fight now. Missingno on 2-2, same as Sillypears. Both of them kind of our runners at the back here. Didn't see what Moyuma went for as far as chest goes. Looks like it must have been purple and got that same free spell that that Siv managed to get. But,
yeah, so Siv is in the lead then.
Yep, Siv on 3-2, Moyuma on 3-1. Let's see what Moyuma's going to go for here. Going to go for armor, leather armor. Going to go once more, and chainmail. That's all right from
Nice.
from an X-1 conjurer. That's probably as good as you can hope for it to get. Where did
there's
Siv,
definitely worse things to. Ooh.
yeah?
Oh no, you.
Arc dagger.
It's nice.
And it is nice. I mean, I don't quite see the justification for keeping the broadsword over an arc dagger. That one's a little confusing.
That is a little confusing.
As far as the blood axe goes, the blood axe was in the 2 shop, I believe. It was on the same floor.
Yeah, it was in.
It was a 2-2 or 2-3. It was on the same floor as the boss ring.
Yeah.
All right, Missingno going to spend a little bit of time here just to get the money to get that heal spell. Looking in a real good spot now. Does only have a 1 damage blood axe, unfortunately. Didn't find those sunglasses and didn't decide to go for the boss shrine.
That's a shame. 1 damage is quite a kicker in Zone 2.
Alright,
It
and
is not
Siv.
fun having to wail on enemies over and over again.
Ooh, that looked like a warlock that teleported Siv into that exit room on 4-1 down onto 4-2. Really trying to keep this lead over Moyuma and doing a good job of it so far. Moyuma just about to hit that 4-1 now.
It's a pretty tasty lead.
Yeah, pretty closely contested race. That time farming for that heal spell for Missingno, costing them a little bit. You can see they're just down on the small fight now, and then Silly, who they were level with, is down onto 3-2.
It looks like Silly's opting to keep that 2 damage cutlass over the electric dagger.
Yeah, it looks like it, and that's fine. A 2 damage cutlass is a pretty good prospect. Arc daggers is faster, but Silly is one of the newer racers, a little less experienced, just with the game in general. Probably
yeah,
more
completely
comfortable
fair.
just
Cutlass is going to
keeping
be a
the
lot
cutlass.
safer. Yeah, I don't hate that. It's totally fine.
Yeah, especially for those final bosses, which, as we've seen and discussed, are pretty brutal. Alright, Siv getting done with Death Metal 4. Moyuma doing a good job to push, getting about halfway through this 4-2.
Shield. Oh, okay. Opting to keep freeze over shield. Yeah, I agree with that. Especially with Frankenstein way.
Yeah, absolutely. Freeze is on Nocturna. Freeze is so valuable nowadays.
Absolutely. Yeah, those are both really good spells, but freeze is definitely going to be better in the situation.
Absolutely, and the advantage, just seeing in chat, they're talking about the blood axe for Siv is putting in a ton of work, and means if you wanted to, could be ring of mana, no problem. Gonna have mana freeze going into the Frankenstein way fight. That's gonna make things way
Siv's
easier.
build is so nice.
Siv's build is exactly what you want as Nocturna nowadays.
Yeah.
You got some armor, you got a weapon that regens, you got freeze for the boss for Frankenstein way.
Yep, just gonna be cleaning up this room nice and easy, going down onto Frankenstein way, and we'll probably see that fight being pretty easy as well.
Yep, and you can see, that free spell is ready.
Only
again.
has 1 bomb, which is unfortunate, so can't take out these all of the orbs.
Yeah,
But it shouldn't really be a problem.
shouldn't be an issue. Could just freeze here isn't again. It just seems like some of our racers don't know that that's a thing, which is fair enough.
Yeah, not everyone's gonna be completely aware with the mechanics yet. It's brand new.
Yeah, I would scream to anyone playing though. If you get to Frankenstein way and you have freeze, just freeze. There you go.
Just
Gonna freeze now. Okay, doesn't get rid of the shield there. Doesn't get rid of the shield without the orbs. I'm just gonna freeze again here.
Yeah, I can
there's your
agree with
fight
that.
done.
You have a potion. Just honk that freeze button.
What does freezing Frankenstein we do? It stops any of the floor tiles generating, the electric floor tiles, as well as freezes them in place.
Kind of straight off your transform spell memes. Oh, you can't get rid of transform spell anymore, can you?
You cannot, no.
Aww. Yeah, I remember you used to be able to just swap that off. Nocturna who? I want to
Exactly.
play Cadence. Mana transform turned into a Darbat. That would be amazing. Blue Blimp, I know you're done with this, but can you add just one more thing for me?
Just the one post-release patch. Make it that.
Oh, that's weird. Get little free sprites on
the batteries. Huh.
On the batteries.
Interesting.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, Siv.
Yeah, I'd probably keep that freeze as a panic button.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do, just in case things get a bit ropey. All right, good use of that water ball there. Ooh, taking some damage from that pulse spell.
Why did it look like Sif's battery started half drained? I noticed that too. That was very weird. I don't actually know why that is.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of weird things with the batteries right now, like they'll recharge and they're not supposed to, and that kind of thing. It's, yeah.
Perfectly designed fight, no flaws.
No flaws, no bugs, no issues.
Visual glitch sunglasses, maybe. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, possibly. Alright, and there's that last water ball for Siv, going to be done with Conductor. I'm going to be finished with a pretty good time, a 10:22, which is not too shabby at all.
Yeah, Sif's stream. Oh, actually, all the streams are kind of goofing up for me. I think this is on my end.
Oh, yep, because they're alright for myself.
Let me just sort of wait on that. Hope that resolves itself in a hot minute. Depending on how quick this goes, it might be good for one more after this. Unless you want me to get out of your hair.
No, it's no problem at all. Oh, bat form here. Oh, this is so spooky at the end of this Frankenstein we fight for Moyuma.
I wish I could see it. Let me just,
okay, finally gets the last shot of Frankenstein way. Gets a half heart heal as well. Whew, that was a little scary for a while. Oh, and Siv's stream is just a cacophony of just mess right now. Not just a mess, but a cacophony of mess.
Did my stream go down?
No, Moyuma's stream's up. All the streams are currently up.
Just kidding. Totally just me. Internet, don't do that. Okay, it's good now.
Alright, so Missingno on just getting down on the 4-3 with a still with that blood axe, but now has war, which is much nicer proposition.
Much nicer.
Silly has got a blood cutlass with peace, and it's a 2 damage blood cutlass, so that's really nice. Not often we see some of the cutlasses with the other materials. They're pretty rare.
Yeah, I just realized I don't think I've really ever seen a blood cutlass. It's very weird. It looks like we're seeing the same half-drained batteries on Missingno's side, so that
on
is
Moyuma's
probably. What did I say?
You said Missingno.
My bad. On Moyuma's side, so that is probably a sunglasses visual glitch, like Asher said.
Yeah, it looks like it could be related to that.
Fix your game, Blue Blimp.
Anyone. Doesn't have to be Blue Blimp. I'll pay anyone. Alright, so 2 wires left here for Moyuma. Does only have half a heart, so has to be careful.
Does have that panic button freeze though. It is mana freeze. So hopefully if we see Moyuma in a tricky situation, that'll get
like this. This is a tricky situation. Okay,
oh,
good use of the water ball.
There's a nightmare glitch, so I think it's the same. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're seeing our remaining racers in zone 5. Oh, going down on a Frankenstein way 4, I believe that is Missingno. No, that's Sillypears, my bad.
Yep, Sillypears just getting done with the Frankenstein we fight now, actually, so you might be pretty behind.
What? I said Steinway, wait, was it? They just got down on the Steinway, right? Or did they just get finished up with it, you said?
They just got finished up with it. Silly is
Ooh,
now
yeah,
on the Conductor fight.
I'm pretty behind them. Let me refresh those.
Yeah, really nicely handled fight there from Silly, so credit where credit's due. Looking to be our 3rd place finisher here.
Lures is how does Steinway's sort of movement work?
So the charges are completely random until that final phase, in which case he's just making a beeline for you every time.
Okay, so you can have theoretical like lures for.
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
Alright, 1 wire down. 2
Okay,
wires
so
down.
Missingno, did Missingno just get down onto Frankenstein with you?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, Silly doing a good job so far on this fight, taking some hits.
Yeah, pretty clean though. I mean, just got 2 hours left.
Just the 1 battery left. Doesn't have any bombs remaining, but does have this water ball. And there you go. So Silly going to be our 3rd place finisher, and Missingno just getting down onto the conductor as Silly's finishing.
Missingno has armor, has lots of hearts, has a potion. We'll probably be seeing them finish up this fight pretty easily. Hopefully. Pretty easily, I say, as they take some hits entering. Hopefully it won't be too bad.
Yeah, in a good position for this fight. Plenty of health, potion in reserve.
Oh, you absolutely can. What are you referring to? What, Heather?
I believe lures on Frankenstein way.
Okay. Yeah, I obviously wouldn't know the exact meta for Steinway at the moment, as far as the situation with what you can do with lures is. So if anyone has any information,
You can lure the last phase. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You can't lure until that last phase. The final phase you can, but every other phase, no.
Beneficial it is. Yeah, it seems like it seems like it would be hard to get him like really in a good position, given he goes across like the entire screen too in whatever direction you go to, right?
Exactly. The only kind of lure in that final stage that matters is if you can lure him into one of into the activated orb to get rid of the shield.
Oh, because he can destroy those orbs, can't he?
Yes.
Alright, so that's a nice clean finish up of Conductor from Missingno.
Yep, so really well done. So 4 finishes here, and it's going to be Siv from Moyuma, from Sillypears, from Missingno, so 4, 3, 2, and 1 points respectively. So GG's to all of them.
Wonderful, and I probably should be heading out now. Gotta go do my work job.
Yep, that's no problem at all. Thank you for being in the booth. Always a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for having me. It was awesome. I really love seeing all the new updates, seeing some exciting Nocturna races, new bosses, horrifying, so many dunks. Hopefully we as a community will get more used to those as time goes on.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll just be a case of kind of figuring it out, getting comfortable with it. The full release has only been out since Tuesday, so people haven't had much time to get used to these bosses, but